Tekken 8 Season 1 final DLC character might not be who you expect. To be fair, nobody knows what this final character is going to be. But I had an interesting image sent to me on the day of Heihachi's reveal trailer, and that image is this. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is supposed to be Unknown from the Tekken Tag Tournament series. Can you call it a series? I think you can. I guess it'd be better to just say the Tekken Tag Games, right? Who is Jun Kazama, but taken over by some, like, evil spirit or something. Honestly, I should probably play through her arcade and, like, actually get to know this character. Just think about Jun, but evil, and is a JoJo character because she has a wolf stand. It's a little bit odd, but hey, what you gonna do, right? Now, first off, can we just talk about this image? Some of you guys may have seen this, some of you guys may have not seen this. I, for actually like a split second, thought that this was real, because I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Like, it looks really good. It's weird because, like, a part of me wants to say, oh, it's just AI, but the art style matches up with Tekken so well. And usually with AI, there's gonna be quite a few mistakes, and I'm not seeing many here. There's like 2, maybe. Like the wrapping on her left foot, and right here on her hand, it looks like her clothes are ripped up, but it's just like holding on, but it's not, but it's weird. It's a little bit odd. Also, something's going on with her eyes. Now, unfortunately, my buddy sent it to me, and then, like I said earlier, a few minutes later, he was just like, oh yeah, but this isn't real. This was from like a year ago. I'm like, bruv. And I thought this looked familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen this image before. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, this looks really good. And Unknown would kind of make sense as a final character. And even if this is fake, I think that this brings up a very interesting conversation regarding the final DLC character, which I know I've made a ton of videos about already, but hear me out. We're about to get Heihachi. Who on earth do you guys honestly think can top Heihachi as a DLC character for this season? Let's be honest with ourselves, there's not many characters I think that could do that, unless they were your main back in the day, so you're kind of biased, in which case I completely understand. But as far as just like Tekken in general, I think there's only a handful of characters that could actually be revealed as the final DLC character for this season, and fans would actually be happy about it. Hype wise, at least, the hype would still be there and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, you know? It wouldn't be like, yeah, we got this character, but we just got Heihachi, so he's way better. There's only 2 categories: returning characters and guest characters, because I doubt we're getting a brand new character for the final DLC. That would make 0 sense in my opinion, but you know, this is Harada, so who stinking knows? Now, for the returning characters, it can't just be any returning character, I don't think. If we got Bob as the final character, you really think that the hype for him is gonna surpass the hype for Heihachi? I think it needs to be more of these odd mystical characters, such as Unknown, Mokujin, or even Ancient Ogre, which that's a whole conversation in itself, because if you've been watching me long enough, you know how much I'd love to see Ancient Ogre return. Now, the only thing here with Unknown is that she's only been in the Tekken Tag Games, and I'm 99% sure she's not canon. But if you go all the way back to when we got our first look at the DLC story, we see a scene with Jun laying down in the sacred cave area of Yakushima. So I'm just saying that leaves room for Unknown or Ancient Ogre. I'm just saying it could be epic. You know, I think Angel wasn't canon to the Tekken universe either. You only see her in Kazuya's Tekken 2 ending, I believe, and then she returned for Tag 2 as a playable character. But then we ended up getting Angel Jin in this game, so I'm just saying, they could work around it somehow. Mokujin, I think, would just be really cool. I know technically he's only supposed to show up when there's like some mystical evil entity, but I mean, just take a look at the DLC story trailer. There's some shady stuff going on. Again, that could apply to Unknown. There's certain things here that could just link up and work, man. Ogre would still be like the best to return in my opinion. Like if this DLC ends with Ogre, oh my gosh, dude. Lydia, in my opinion, would be the only dud. And that's just because I'm not the biggest fan of her. Like, if you love her, you love her. That's great. But me personally, like, I thought Eddie was great. Lydia was Heihachi's amazing. So if they ended off with Ogre, oh my, great DLC season, honestly. So that's just what I think for the returning characters. If they are going to try and top Heihachi, it's got to be one of these, like, mystical characters, if that's what you want to call them. And then, of course, there's the whole thing with guest characters. The likelihood of us getting a guest character for Season 1 is just really low, in my opinion. Because, you know, the company's got to talk. They got to figure everything out. So I feel like it won't be until Season 2, but hey, they could surprise us. I know we've all got our wish lists of who we'd like for the last character to be, but this is just what I think. If they truly want to top Heihachi, it's got to be either one of these 3 returning characters or someone not even in the Tekken universe. But that's all I have to say, really. Looking at this image just kind of made me think about all of that in my head, thinking about the future of the game and what we could be seeing next. But why don't you guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. And don't forget, I stream Tekken 8 with viewers every week. But that'll do it for me today, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. You'll see me in the next one. God bless, and don't forget to stay mad.